So you're thinking of buying a used EV or just inspecting what is out there, what is available, what are some drawbacks, some positives, some negatives. And yes, there are negatives to buying an EV, which I will explain in a few minutes. You can buy this car at used car lots. You can buy this car in a vendor dealer like Infiniti, Toyota, and so forth. Or you can go to Tesla. You can go to their inventory and look for used EVs as well as new EVs. And what I found out was there are definitely benefits to buying a used Tesla at the Tesla website. And I'll explain in a few minutes. So we bought this car at Infiniti, and I thought we were going to get a really good deal. Unfortunately, it wasn't as good of a deal as I thought it would be, and let me explain. One day, I noticed there was a funny smell. And on the dashboard, I got a message that the 12-volt battery is going bad. see Tesla service. And I said, wait, what? This car, how can this? I said, this car doesn't have a 12. I mean, the whole darn car is a battery, right? That's not true. This car, even though it's all electric, it still runs on a 12-volt battery. And that 12-volt battery is inside there somewhere. Yeah. So I said, okay, no big deal. Let me call Tesla. It was on a Saturday. I reported about the 12-volt battery, and what they said was no problem. You don't need an appointment because it's just the 12-volt battery, so just bring it in on a Saturday. Went there early in the morning, around 7 in the morning, and they come, they say, oh, okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and just change the battery, a couple of $100, no big deal. I was gonna do it myself. So what I did was, I went to a couple of local auto parts store, and I said, do you have a 12-volt battery for my Tesla? And if you want to see people crack up, go to an auto parts store with an EV. While in service at Tesla, they noticed there was a specific error message. And that error message, so the error message said something on the dashboard. It said, warning, steering assist reduced. When I was at Tesla, they said you're going to need to leave the car because there is something else wrong with the car. Well, 2 weeks later, the car had a serious steering and it had to be replaced, and lots of money. So that brings me to the point of, is it worth purchasing a car from a used car dealer or buying a Tesla at a regular dealership or buying a Tesla at the Tesla website? And while the Tesla website is more expensive, it was basically the same because I still paid for the repair of both the battery and the steering rack. So it was basically the same. The good thing is Tesla was able to fix that issue, and they did check the rest of the car and there was nothing else wrong with it. So that is my immediate story. So is it worth buying a used Tesla? Yes. I wanted to show you why I chose this particular model Tesla or EV. Right there, that is the reason why I chose the Model X Tesla. Apparently, it can tow up to 5,500 pounds. Some other reasons why I chose this car, actually the Tesla. Let me show you. Yep, so this car has an air ride system and it will go up and down based on your needs. Just before we do the trailer pull, I will bring it up. Probably the best reason why I chose the Tesla is because this interface, while all EVs have it, the Tesla is phenomenal. You could see all the different controls here, right? I can control my suspension, which I did before. You could tell everything about the charging, you could schedule it. This has the beta auto steer, and yes, I have tried that and it's pretty fantastic. The other thing that I really like is, you look at all these crazy things. You can lock up even your glove compartment, you can lock up, which is crazy. It also has the Sentry mode. It's basically, the car has multiple sensors and it's got multiple cameras. Let me show you. Here's one camera right there. Here's the other camera right there. You probably can't see it. And then there are sensors all throughout the car. As a matter of fact, there are sensors. I was told there are sensors behind the gull-wing door so that when it opens, it doesn't hit anything. And also at the very top, there's a sensor on top so that the gull-wing doors will not hit the roof or whatever's above the Tesla. So let's say you're going to valet the car, right? And you don't want anybody burning out your tires. It's happened to me before in a previous car. You can actually set the limit. Whoever drives your car can't drive it more than a certain speed. And once you set this, you basically put the code, it locks, and the only way to get out of it is to put in your secret code. This car is like a moving computer, as long as it's got internet and there are safety upgrades or whatever. And you know what? I have to tell you, this is the gold standard when it comes to EVs. Back in the 80s, as I was telling Anton there, that the gold standard for cars was the BMW. Drives like a BMW, looks like a BMW, feels like a BMW, and so forth. Today, this car, the Teslas, They are the gold standard when it comes to EVs. So if you're looking for a used EV, that's what I'm talking about, a used EV, this is the car that I highly recommend. Now, you don't have to get this big one. There are different models. There's a Model Y, Model S, Model 3. There's different size batteries. There's 60, 75, 90, 100. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you're doing well. Look forward to seeing your videos. Until next time, take care. God bless. And we'll see you soon. Take care. I love your car though.
Oh yeah,
this is nice.
I like it. I'm working on. Pro sometimes offers their renters and their Uber drivers to to buy it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nice.
I think I'd rather pay a little more to get the bigger one because this one, like, it just barely fits me. I'm not complaining.